Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 182. Discussing episodes 9 through 12 of Go-onger. 9 is the debut of a new, let's just say, a new combination of weapons. Yeah, it's basically having all 5 Ranger weapons all combined into one from the Super Highway gun. Yeah, that's one thing noteworthy about episode 9. 10 is the debut of a new Megazord formation. Yep. This is the debut when they have all their 6 mecha at this point in time. They form the Gen 06. Basically, it's basically the 2 Megazords they already had combined into one. That's most what it is. 11 is simply just trying to split them up and prevent the formation of that particular Megazord. Through manipulating airwaves. Yes, airwaves. Where the Red Ranger think he's going to the Grand Prix. Yeah, going to the Grand Prix. Blue Ranger, Quiz King. In the case of Yellow, Idol, Yellow, not Yellow, Green, Rich Kid. But apparently for Black, yeah, for some reason because he was a former police officer, let's make him into a freaking bank robber. Yes, despite the fact there's no evidence to support the fact he robbed the bank. They say he robbed the bank, but you have no evidence to support. It's basically manipulating the airwaves. Yes. Did it work? Not necessarily, because basically Gosei goes on public television and basically tells everybody, yeah, everything basically the Go-onger Rangers, like that the TV says basically that's accomplished for them. Yeah, it's nothing more than a big fat lie, and it breaks out of the hypnotic spell, and of course he gets rescued by his teammates, and eventually the monsters of the episode. Very interesting idea, that one. Yeah. In the case of episode 9, here's the monsters we have for these episodes. Now, for the Minister of Air, basically he sent out in these episodes he sends out basically 3 straight monsters. Yeah, shockingly 3. Though Mirror Monkey is basically all 3 of the monsters. Basically, individually, he technically sent out only 2. Yeah, only 2, and that was basically Lens and Antenna. For the Water Minister, she sent out officially none. Aside from Mirror Monkey, she sent out virtually nobody. Savage Earth, he sent out 1 monster, the Generator one. Yeah, that's a very strange one. Yeah. So it's like 9 basically sets up events for that one for the very next episode. They also this thing where saying the Rangers are in a dimension, but they do get freed and they mess with the camera thing, which is quite nice. But in the case of 12, 12 is mostly put a body swap episode. We have it where Red Ranger's got a cold and he gets to a fight with the monster of the episode, and they actually swap bodies. And the first person who notices the fact that on screen that they switch bodies is one of the villains. It's like, oh, they switch bodies, interesting. And eventually, when they do switch back, the Hieromancer keeps the cold while Sosuke basically ends up beating him at the very end, which is interesting to say the least. Interesting idea, but I'd say the 4 episodes, I'd say probably the most interesting one is episode 11. That's pretty much the most interesting one. But it's interesting that 9, events of 9 lead into episode 10. Yeah, in case you're curious though, did they ever do this thing where where you have the 3 main villains, they share a monster? Do they do this ever again in the series, or was this like the one and only time this happened? Well, Next time this won't happen until the Go-onger versus Gekko movie. Yeah, that will be the next official time that actually this happens. Uh-huh. Yeah, so for these monsters off the go right now, for air pollution, because basically we got two antennae. He technically has one, two, three, four. Let's see. For his own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd say about 8 monsters left for the Mr. Water. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. In the case of air pollution, basically, because yeah, the Savage Earth one, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got about 8 left. Basically, a lot of these ones got pretty much a very similar amount, mostly. Yep. But not really much else to say about these 4 episodes. They're pretty good. Okay, so that's episode of you. Next episode, Comic Corner, and then it's on to My Hero Academia. Okay, next video. Bye.